Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the honest review of Days Gone. So let's get right into it. One of the games that I've been waiting for quite some time was finally out and I got a chance to play it. It took me around 11 days and 3 hour plus of average stream to get to the end of it. So, what is Days Gone? Days Gone, which is an open world survival game with Deacon as a main protagonist who is a biker in the post-apocalyptic world who's trying to get answers about his wife whether she's alive or not. He's a very furious guy who's ready to take any kind of missions, whether killing hordes of zombies or even sneaking to Nero research sites to get information on how this virus is evolving these zombies to be more deadly, powerful and intelligent species. During this information gathering and getting different camp credits to upgrade bikes and buy new military grade weapons from pistol to AR to one-shot snipers, Deacon's bike plays an important role as the bike requires frequent repairs, fuel to keep it running and upgrades for bike to survive longer. As you're going to get into traps and also will get shot by snipers where your bike will lose all the health where you will need parts to repair it. Most of these parts you can get from cars all around the world. It's not that tough actually. During my many hours of this playthrough on my channel, I got a sort of attachment with my bike as not just a means of transportation, but something more, as surviving in this world where there are rippers who will capture and torture you, campers who will make road traps and kill you on sight, or in general hordes and hordes of zombies who will chase you until you run out of stamina and will eat you alive. Bike is super important to run away because trust me, you will run out of stamina sooner than you think. While you are riding and doing missions, the game will introduce you to different camps which are spread across the entire map to meet new characters, some being supportive, aggressive and questioning, and sometimes even crazy. As the game makes you care about most of these characters, as my favorite supporting character being Boozer, who is my buddy, as both of us explore the world time to time. And as Deacon, we do have to take care of Boozer from time to time because, come on, he's Deacon's brother. During this review, the game version that I was playing was the latest version, which was 1.07 on PlayStation 4. My experience with Days Gone is somewhat gonna be a mixed bag of being both good and just worse, as I have ever experienced from all the PlayStation 4 games that I've ever played. The game was running on 30 frames per second most of the time. In many cases, when I was entering a camp, it would lag like devil sucked the life out. Now, it would be easy for us to say that the game is unoptimized, etc, etc. I believe that the issue is with the PlayStation 4 hardware being outdated to run these kind of games, where there are like 800 plus zombies are rushing towards you in horde missions. I believe it becomes hard for the APU in PlayStation 4 to keep up with the rendering of all the zombies. So in my experience, and from all the things that I know about the PlayStation 4 hardware, I think the blame should go for the PlayStation 4, as the game doesn't force you to grind to progress through the story without doing any side quests, as most of the current games like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry and Witcher 3 kind of games, where you have to grind a lot and get the right weapon. Even if you get the most powerful weapon, your enemies will also be buffed in terms of health. But that's not the case with Days Gone. As you progress and get better weapons and bike upgrades, your enemy will still be the same health and they will not be buffed in terms of health, stamina or probably critical thinking. All these things makes you feel powerful and you can actually take down these zombies much easily later on in the game when you get better weapons and attachments to your melee weapons. But don't get me wrong, game does introduce new powerful enemies, but as the time keeps on progressing, as you keep on progressing through the story mode missions and you get powerful stuff, these enemies that are recently introduced, you can easily tackle them without any issue. Last but not the least, in the gameplay section, let's talk about the gunplay. It's quite different from all the other shooter games you might be used to playing, like PUBG. So all the PUBG knowledge you might have of weapons, throw them out the window if you want to play this game, because the gunplay is quite different. The AK lookalike gun has less damage compared to all the other ARs in the game, LMG having an accuracy of a shotgun, but overall the weapon design and the way the weapons are used in the game actually does matter, because all these different weapons from AR to pistol to sniper to LMG can be used in different circumstances. Let's say for example, if you're actually doing a mission where you're supposed to take out a camp, the best overall combination to actually take out a camp would be to go with an AR and go with a sniper. let's say if you want to fight against hordes of zombies, I guess the best combination would be to go with an AR and LMG, or maybe even a shotgun and LMG. So it completely depends from person to person and the person who's playing the game. But overall, the way the weapons are designed in the game depends heavily on what situation you will be in and what will you be doing with the weapon. Now let's come to the graphics part. As most of us love to play AAA games and enjoy the graphics it has to offer, Days Gone is able to provide stunning looks throughout the gameplay. From daylight to moonlight, it has a different feel every time you see it. But there's also some problem with it. Most of the time, graphics won't even render properly, some of the textures won't load. But neglecting the issue of the underperforming PlayStation 4 hardware with 2019 games, despite all that Days Gone shows, despite all that, Days Gone is able to show some of the most amazing scenes and landscape to take a look. And trust me, you won't be disappointed by the graphics. So let's come to the overall conclusion. I personally enjoyed the game, from gameplay to story to the graphics, to every moment through my playthrough in the live stream. The issue that I had with the game was the inconsistent frame rate and dumb enemies. Most of the time, they would never see you coming, and another dumb things being such as near missions, we were supposed to listen to the conversation of the researcher, and the guy who's flying the chopper, the pilot, never sees you. Just basic dumb things. Other than that, truly the game experience is amazing. And the open world zombie game, as the game made me care about most of the characters, and as we also get to see Deacon's struggle to find answers about the zombie evolving and his wife, whether she's alive or not, and if she is alive, where she could be. And some of the conditions, we also see the brutal conditions people are living in. So I would give this game a rating of 8 out of 10 for being an amazing experience, and appreciate the devs for trying something a bit different from other zombie games. Because riding bike in this open vast world, taking care of it, upgrading it, trying to fight zombies with it was a fun experience. I loved it. But one thing which I really did not enjoy about the game was the frame rate issues. So maybe next time when they come up with Days Gone 2, I hope they will fix majority of the issues that Days Gone 1 had, and hopefully all the issues that they had with this one will be fixed in Days Gone 2, or probably they will fix with Days Gone 1 as well. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Days Gone. Let me know what you guys think about Days Gone. Let me know down in the description what were the parts that you guys liked, what were the parts that you guys didn't like about Days Gone, so we can have an overall discussion about this thing in the comment section down below. Let me know how much you guys would rate this game out of 10, and until then, take care, have fun, and peace out. See you guys next time.